So what's going on, Gas Gang? Yes, we are finally back up in my Audi RS5, and no, the conspiracy theories aren't correct. Yes, I do still own this car, and today the mods restart. Guys, this is going to be sick, so stay tuned and let's get it. So yes guys, as the intro said, today and finally, we are back up in my Audi RS5. And the reason I said about conspiracy theories in the intro is I had a lot of comments basically asking, do I still own the car? And if I do, when are we going to see some mods on it? And I want to say sorry because obviously this car has been kind of, it hasn't been on the channel for ages. I think the last time this saw the channel was when it was on the OG battles, and that was just for a race. The last time we actually done mods to this car was actually down at Devil Developments when we fitted the meth kit, the torque bike controller and all that sick meth kit. But since then, there's been nothing done to the car. Basically, this is my excuse, and it is so true. I want to take you back to literally when I first bought this car. I bought it last March, and a week after I bought this car, this is no lie, I ordered hybrid turbos for this car a week after, and then the whole crazy pandemic hit, and this is no lie, literally my turbos have only now just come into stock. So I've been waiting for that to happen, waiting for these turbos before I can actually go any further with this car. So this car has actually been sat at a stage 2 level with methanol injection, running about 535 brake horsepower, and it's been at that stage for ages. If it was up to me, this car would have went stage 3 a long time ago, so we could have had a little bit more fun in it. Also, other RS5 owners who tune and plan to tune their car, if they've done a little bit of research, they would know that these cars, after being tuned, they actually run really hot. So going stage 3, you do actually need to kind of do some additional cooling mods. Right, I've got the meth, and I've actually got some sick cooling goodies from Merc Racing in America, so shout out to them. When we actually go to this stage 3 level, I will talk about that in much more depth, but it's a must if you are taking this car to that kind of level, stage 3. But anyway guys, look, you're kind of back up to date with it now. Today the mods begin, and as you see, I'm down at TRC Performance, and you've probably seen by the thumbnail and the title of this video, I'm here to get a splitter kit, an aggressive splitter kit. It's basically been created by TRC Performance's sister company, Dark Ghost Developments, and it's actually the first kit they have fit into any car since opening that company, so I feel privileged. This is not the first time I've actually been here. It's actually been a little bit of a process, and it's actually quite cool because I'm going to show you the process it takes to actually make one of these kits. So guys, I'm not going to waffle too much. I think you're back up to date, but as I say, this is the beginning of the restart of the mods to this bad boy, so I'm not leaving you hanging no more, and we're going to get cracking. So without further ado, we're going to get in there to Dark Ghost Developments by TRC and have a chat to the boys. Let's get it. Ollie, you are the director of TRC.
Yes.
And Dark Ghost Developments also,
Yep.
which is the sister company of TRC.
That's right.
And you've invited me down today to get a splitter kit fitted to the car. This has been a bit of a process. It's not the first time I've actually been down to you guys. Quite a few months back, we've actually kind of come down for pre-fitting, and there's been quite a bit going on behind the scenes before today, if that makes sense. A lot of people would have heard of TRC, not so much of Dark Ghost Developments.
Right.
I was wondering if you could tell like myself and the people at home a little bit more about what you do.
Sure. So TRC, we design performance styling products, so front splitters, side skirt splitters, rear spats, full kits really to sit on the bottom of the car to give it that enhanced look. We pride ourselves mainly in probably having the strongest products out there on the market as it stands. We do a lot of removal of other brands, but we won't go there. That is currently the TRC side of things. Now what we want to do with the Dark Ghost is going to be the new brand, so to speak, for the higher end cars, which will be starting from your M4s, your M2s, your RS5s, and we want to get to the market of Lamborghinis, Ferraris, hit that market, because what you tend to find is it all ends up being carbon fibre. And granted, if they have a car of that value, they still may not be wanting to stick a carbon fibre splitter on the bottom of their car, because at the end of the day, it's going to get knackered. So currently the TRC products are made out of a fiberglass, and like I say, our products are very strong. We're known for that. So we wanted to put that knowledge towards higher end cars really and products there.
What is going on my car today?
So what we have going on your car today is a very aggressive front splitter, which is going to change the front end of your car completely. We've also got side skirts to complement the front splitter, and obviously because there's nothing on the rear, we've done some rear corner spats as well. We did contemplate doing a diffuser, but we think that's going to be something that can come later on. And we've also done some front bumper canards as well, which again is going to change the front end of your car.
Very aggressive,
yeah,
I would say.
Very much so. Very much so.
Wicked, wicked. Well, Oliver, I think we've kind of gave him the lowdown of what's going on. Shall we get the car in and get cracking?
Yeah, let's do it.
Wicked. So Dave, you're actually the design engineer and developer down here at TRC and Dark Ghost Developments. Right. So I've got you to thank for the design, the cool looking design of the new splitter kit that's going on the car.
So we've gone for a really aggressive kit for the front of your car. So obviously it's an angry looking car anyway. We've just really like extenuated that with all the shapes that we've looked at, all the getting the canards on there, just to really sort of make it look mean basically.
Yeah.
That sort of follows through from the front of the car, the front splitter, down the side skirts and then into the rear spats.
Okay, cool. And there was actually a couple bits that we aren't putting on today but are still in development that are coming. Do you want to touch on those?
Yeah, so we've got a rear spoiler for your car as well. Again, it's changed a bit. You were down here a few months ago.
Yep.
We tried up sort of our test fitted parts and there are a few bits we weren't 100% happy with, so that's a good thing about it. We can just have a little tweak and then just really make it look top notch.
Wicked.
And hopefully that'll be with us shortly, then we can get that fitted and really like finish off the whole kit for your car.
Yeah.
So it starts off with scanning the whole car. Once we got the scan data, the raw scan data, we had to process it to get sort of clean scan data. From that, we can then import it into our CAD software, and then we can sort of start designing and developing the actual parts, sort of having a look to see how it all feels. So we've got a 3D printer. We use this to sort of sample all the parts we're making, make sure we're happy with the design. A lot of the time things can look different on computer to they do in real life, so that gives a really good sort of visual aspect of how the kit's actually going to work. So once we've designed the part on computer, we then sort of chop it up into sections, put it onto our 3D printer and can print the part. So I've got a V1 rear spat here that we had before. This probably takes about 12 hours on our printer.
12 hours.
So it's quite a long process,
Wow.
but it's good that you can just set it off, it does its thing, and then
You just leave it overnight kind of thing,
leave
it just prints
overnight,
away.
leave it working weekends, you know.
Oh, really?
It doesn't take any overtime, charge extra.
Okay.
And things like the front splitter, that's probably like a good couple of 3 days
Wow.
to print one of those out. And
That's
then
crazy.
we do it in sections, we make sort of little dowels to join it all together, glue it all together, and then it's ready for test fitting on the car.
Which I was actually part of.
Which you were. Yeah, you were down here obviously a few months ago.
Yep.
We had all our 3D printed parts all glued together, and then we test fit the whole kit on the car and sort of see how it came out.
Yeah.
We like things to sort of look as good as we can rather than just sort of send out whatever. So yeah, this was one of the rear spats we had. We've got sort of this extra little kicker on here, which it just didn't really work in real life. The side skirt sort of had a matching bit on the other side, sort of in front of the wheel, and again, it just didn't really work with the car. It's sort of almost a bit too stepped out, so we cut those off. And also at the back we had like this little section, again we just smoothed off the underneath, and it just really seemed to flow much better with the car and make the whole kit sort of look really neat.
Right guys, so after all of that, the kit is now fitted. The boys down here at Dark Ghost / TRC have absolutely smashed it. The kit just looks properly aggressive. And you know what, it's been a sick insight to see how these things are actually created from start to finish. Literally, it takes a lot more than you would think it does. And probably a lot of you probably didn't even think about the process, but it takes a lot of work. The design and engineering team down here have smashed it with this one. I just want to give a massive shout out to Dark Ghost for setting this up. It's a privilege to be the first car, my RS5 is the first car to don one of these Dark Ghost body kits, and that is just sick. And on top of that, it just looks mad. So guys, listen, I'm not gonna hold on for too long. Let's go and have a look at the car. let's just have a moment of silence for this evil looking beast. Guys, are you seeing this? Almost feel like he's got a new car. Look at this, man. Look at this. Hang on, wait. Look at the front end on that. I am absolutely gassed. Guys, are you seeing the front end on this? It looks so much more aggressive now. This is what it's needed. The car's been lowered, obviously. It's got the alloy wheels, and now it has this whole splitter kit to complement it. Look at it, man. Man, it's just sitting nice. The mad thing is though, my car is actually a little bit dirty, so the rest of my plastics are looking a little bit dim compared to it. But you guys get the idea. I just want to show you the front one more time because look how evil that looks. Just imagine that in your rear view coming up behind you. Properly gassed with the results. It's what it's been missing. It's literally what it's been missing. As you see, it's got the rear spats here, and it actually flows really nicely with the OEM splitter, which actually has kind of got its, you know, it's kind of aero fins on it. So it don't look too bad. We will look to put a diffuser on at some point perhaps or something, and also there will be a spoiler coming. But just how it is right now, it just looks sick. Guys, are you seeing this? This is what I love, guys. We are back in business with the RS5. Dark Ghosts have absolutely smashed it. Man, I can't get enough of that. Look at that. Just look at that. Absolutely gassed. Tell me what you think in the comments. And you know what's crazy? This is just the beginning. We have got quite a lot more styling mods going on this car too, on top of obviously power mods. All the little details, you know, the Dark Ghost badges, guys, you probably can't tell, but these are actually metal. It's like, it just looks so quality. And once again, check these canards out. Have you ever seen more aggressive canards on an RS5? No, you ain't. But I've got them. Look at them. They just look mean as hell. That is just crazy. Today has just been a massive success. In fact, it's been a long time coming. You know, there's been processes to this and we finally got here. You know, there is a little bit more to go, granted, but you know, just the results and how it's looking now, I'm absolutely, I'm blown away. The car is coming together and we are finally back on track. I know the car's been on hiatus up until now, but believe me, the ball is rolling and we ain't gonna stop rolling. Guys, I just wanna give a massive shout out once again to TRC and Dark Ghost Developments. The weather is terrible. It is freezing, it's actually snowing, but they're out here fitting splitter kits to the RS5. So I've got to thank them, I can't thank them enough. And if you have any inquiries, you want to inquire into a body kit for your car, a splitter kit for your car, your RS5, or whatever it might be, I will leave links in the description for these guys. Once again, I hope you've enjoyed today. I hope you like the new look. As I say, we've got more to come, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.